I appreciate that we're all wearing masks today, but those of you that do get a chance to speak, feel free to take your mask off when you do so. I know it's difficult to talk. But welcome to the 2021 Best of Jackson Awards. I'm Shelley Jusick, the operations manager for Jackson Magazine. I know I spoke with many of you or emailed many of you in the last month or so. So now you have a face to put with the name. You know, usually this is our biggest event, and normally we have way over 200 people attend. So this is quite unique for us to do it this way. We just did our 30 and under this way as well. While we're sad we can't have the wonderful food and networking and all that fun that we usually have at our events, we're very thankful that we're at least able to bring you together to present you with the award and thank you all, everyone in the room, for all the wonderful things you do, not only in your business but in your community, and we appreciate that. So we've been giving out this award, the Best of Jackson Award, since the year 2000, so it's over 20 years now. And I know there are several of you in the room that have won awards at the Best of Jackson in other categories, perhaps. Or maybe we've repeated a category and you've won more than once. But if you have won a Best of Jackson award, your company has won that. Will you stand? I know I've got a few in here. Well, see, wonderful. Okay, very good. Thank you all. I appreciate that. We'll give them a hand. Yeah. Sometimes our businesses are multifaceted, and sometimes I know it's a lot of the restaurants, because we'll pick a different food that we all love in the office, and then sometimes some of those have those at their restaurants. So these awards are very special because they are chosen by our readers. We don't have a committee that makes the selection, and it's a two-step process. First of all, we list every business that we can find in the particular categories that we select for this current year. And then we then put that on the ballot, and it goes out. We let everybody know, please promote this. We get those votes. And we make sure that we're counting, we tally all the votes, and the top 3 businesses in each category then become our finalists. And so that's when we let you know you're actually a finalist. And we put them again, run that through the magazine, and get votes for that. And then tonight is when we actually announce that, the winner. So in addition to featuring the winners in the magazine, though, we do include articles of everyone in the room. So you all are in our magazines, and we appreciate that because, like I said, we like to promote all of your businesses and the things that you do. Now, we have not notified anybody. In fact, there's only a couple of us in the room that know who these winners are. And so we're excited that we're going to be revealing that tonight for you. And normally we try to do this like the Academy Awards. Although as I sit here and look out, I just watched, I think it was the Golden Globe the other night, and it's the same way, only they're all on their Zooms. At least I get to have you in the room in some fashion. Now, before we get to the winners, I'd like to mention some people that help us make what we do possible. First of all, we have our board of editorial board, and these are made up of people that volunteer to meet with us a few times a year and help us decide on stories. They keep a pulse on the community and they give us ideas. We're always open to ideas from anyone, though, when it relates to businesses. But these are just some of our editorial board people. Normally we like to have them here as well, but they didn't get invited tonight, so sorry board members. Also, we'd like to thank our sponsors, and of course our sponsors make it possible for us to hold this event as well. And those sponsors are True Community Credit Union, Home FM, and Experience Jackson, and you'll be hearing from some of those sponsors tonight. We'd also like to thank additional companies that help us put on this event. Of course, we thank the Commonwealth Commerce Center for this room. Normally we do have this event upstairs, but we did it down here today so that we didn't have to all cram in those elevators together. But they do provide us with this wonderful room. And I've Been Framed has framed all the awards for you. Jackson Rental Center and LTI Printing as well help us out with this event. Now I'd like to turn the program over to our MC for the evening. So please join me in welcoming to the podium Donovan Cronkite. He's our publisher of Jackson Magazine and he's owner of RJM Marketing. Donovan?
Good evening, everybody. I'm going to save you the visual of me trying to take this mask off and getting it glasses and then fumbling all over the place and then looking embarrassed on the video over there. Thank you, everybody, for coming tonight. I really appreciate you being here, if it is in some sort of modified capacity. I thought today, looking over this script, as Shelley said, some of us know, but I've probably already forgotten who the winners are in here. But I did look through it, and I was impressed that almost all the categories this year were some sort of almost essential business, whether it was heating and cooling or the restaurants. Almost all of you had to stay open and working in some fashion, employees in the building, and I was really, really thankful that we get to recognize you, as I think a lot of you have really worked. A year ago, we were upstairs, 200 people packed in that room, not a care in the world, and not knowing that 2 weeks or 3 weeks later that all of a sudden everything was going to change. So thank you for being here tonight, and really appreciative of all of you. And I am going to hand the microphone over now to our supporting sponsor, Tom Davis, Coordinator of Sales and Promotions for Home FM.
Thanks, Donovan, and also Shelley for this opportunity to speak in front of you today. And thank you so much. It's an honor to honor every single one of you. Even if you're nominated, if you win tonight, you are the lifeblood of Jackson, and we honor you tonight. And we're thankful so much. Again, that's why I'm thankful for being up here in front of you. And it's been a challenging year, hasn't it? And but you're still here, and we're all still here, and we're gonna go through this. And I know there's a light at the end of the tunnel, so that's why I just want to give you that encouragement tonight. In 1963, I'm not sure if any businesses here were in business at that time, but in 1963, Spring Arbor, in the small town of Spring Arbor, established a radio station, and with the intent of encouraging and teaching students in the art of broadcasting. And with always the intent was to highlight music and positive messaging, and which we still do to this day, with the help of students. And even as we're looking at the surrounding areas in the midst of COVID, we love the fact that we can help encourage you and promote events and organizations. And this is one of the events we love sponsoring because of that. Even as we did a pivot, and we're now Home.fm, which is the music that makes you feel good, back in 2005, we're still doing that the best we can. And of course, we're doing something else again back in March of last year. What was going on in March? Oh, that's right, COVID happened. But we still decided, you know what? We had the idea to establish another radio station, another way of getting messages out there, positive messaging that in this time, in our lifetime, in our world, we really, truly need that. And so we established 89.3 The Arbor, and we brought in students once again, and we're again broadcasting and putting in positive messages out there for the Jackson area and promoting businesses and organizations and events going on. So with that, I want to say again, thank you so much. We're so proud and honored to be a sponsor of this great event, and we'll continue to do this for many, many years to come. So again, congratulations, and I honor you and thank you and give you a round of applause for all of the nominees tonight. And thank you, and God bless.
Thank you, Tom. And now it's my pleasure to bring up our presenting sponsor, Chrissy Siders, President and CEO of True Community Credit Union.
I actually wanted to keep my mask on because it's our new True Community Credit Union masks. And what a radio voice you have. Who thought that when he got up to speak? I was like, he's in the right business, for sure. I don't know what credit union CEOs are supposed to sound like, but here I am. So my name is Chrissy Siders, and I'm the president and CEO of True Community Credit Union, previously known as CP Financial Credit Union, previously known as CP Federal Credit Union, all last year. And so kind of like what was just said, we decided not purposely, in the year of a pandemic to make some substantial changes to our business. And so we had some strategies kind of on the burner ready to go, and then a pandemic hit. And so our team kind of rallied, and we ultimately went through a charter change, a name change, a merger, and a name change all last year. The thing that's really neat about that is what I like to actually coin it as, our name actually just caught up to who we really were. And so, you know, we have a rich history in this community, and we have a rich history in giving back to this community. And in really making sure that our purpose, mission, vision, and values are representative of our community. Our purpose is to inspire the pursuit of a life well lived. Our mission is to cultivate legacy-defining moments for the people and places that we serve for generations to come. And our vision is to be your life partner in writing a story that stretches beyond your imagination. And there was no better time to really lean into those than last year. And so as I kind of was doing the same thing and looking through the, you know, the program and who was honored here, I saw just countless number of essential businesses whose world had been rocked last year like ours. And so I'm thankful for each one of you for sitting in this room, for carrying on. I'm excited for the restaurants that today you got to expand to 50%, or Friday, I think you get to expand to 50%, yes. Super excited for that because I enjoy going out and stepping into the restaurants and giving a big tip to those people who have not had one in a long time. And so I'm thankful for those things that we're seeing that are instilling some hope and some joy in us as we continue to move forward. So regardless of who wins today, and I've been in your same seat, we've been honored to be the top credit union in Jackson several times. You know, regardless, I want you all to know that I see you and I see the work that you're doing, and True Community Credit Union sees the work that you're doing in the community. And we're so excited to be able to partner with you to support this event and really to just honor all of the individuals that are being recognized here. So thank you so much.
Thank you, and don't run away. You know you're coming over this way, right? No? No? Okay, it just says that in the script. So I unfortunately lost my ability to come over here and turn this stinking light off. But everybody, when you get your board here, do not go past the end of here because you're on live video, which I'm going to turn that off. There we go. So come over here. You will be handed a freshly sanitized mic by Shelly. You can make whatever speech you feel you want to or don't want to. It is up to you how many words you speak. If you are the winner, you will be pointed to your award. You can gather that. Continue around the corner to the lighted section where you'll meet Audrey in the back for your photo. So that is the plan of events, and then you can continue around and sit back down and enjoy the rest of the award program. So here we go. We are going to announce the winner, and we're going to do it in alphabetical category order. So that means our first finalists are for the best accounting firm. They are Jackson Small Business Services, Lally Group, and Willis and Jurasek. And the winner is Willis and Jurasek. Having celebrated their 50th anniversary in 2017, Willis and Jurasek is a well-known name in the Jackson area when it comes to business, financials, tax, and advisory. With a local office and one in Grand Rapids, the firm continues to grow with close to 35 employees between the two locations. They also focus on hiring locally from nearby colleges and universities to ensure a long line of highly skilled staff. Employment at Willis and Jurasek has spanned 4 or 5 decades for some of the staff. For the Jackson office, Jackson is their home and something they are proud to give back to, whether acting as treasurers on local boards, including the ShopRat Foundation, Goodwill, Red Cross, or the Jackson School of the Arts. Congratulations, Willis and Jurasek. What's that? Oh yeah, it's tax season. It's hard to get them out of the office. They enjoy their summers, but winters are brutal. Okay, next up, the hotly contested category, it's a burrito, which honestly isn't that what we're all here for tonight? It's the best burrito. Finalists are Shalongo's Burrito Bar, Lucero's Mexican Bar and Grill, and the Crazy Cowboy. And the winner is Lucero's Mexican Bar and Grill. Okay. Lucero's Mexican Bar and Grill, founded by Blair Huff just 4 short years ago, has quickly become an area favorite for authentic Mexican cuisine. While the restaurant in Clark Lake is known for its sizzling fajitas and ice-cold margaritas, Huff says people love their burritos. The menu features 6 different varieties of burritos, including the popular Burrito Lesco. Did I say that correct? Alisco. Okay, I knew I'd butcher it. There we go. When Huff initially found the location, he knew it would be a great opportunity. He and his friend and now general manager, thank you, put their heads together and went for it. Huff says his future goals for the restaurant are to maintain momentum as best they can. The past year has been different given the pandemic and having been takeout only for such a long length of time. Congratulations.
There we go. Well, Jorge and I would like to thank everybody for coming out, and thanks for this prize, and to our staff, and to everybody here tonight. We appreciate it. Thanks, Jackson Magazine.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, everybody, for appreciating, the visit. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Congratulations. If you haven't had dinner yet, that will make you hungry. And I'm not sure which more, the burrito or the beer. Okay, on to Best Coffee Shop. Finalists are Callahan's Coffee Cafe, Jackson Coffee Company, and Vito's Espresso. And the winner is Callahan's Coffee Cafe. Chad and Desiree purchased the long vacant bar in downtown Brooklyn in October 2019 and launched significant demolition and remodeling to transform the building into their coffee shop dream business. They kept the Callahan's name for the storied 1930s building, but switched from a bar decor to a community center atmosphere. Callahan's Coffee Cafe crafts happiness one cup at a time and serves other beverages and food items as well. The couple previously owned and operated a different Brooklyn business, but switched their focus after they recognized a coffee void in town, and then set out to offer gourmet coffee and excellent customer service, along with comfortable seating, a workplace area, and reliable Wi-Fi. The Fires employ 6 people beyond themselves. Many regulars are from the Brooklyn area, but increasingly more travel from Chelsea or Ohio and other areas to get their favorite beverage or sandwich. Callahan's serves Michigan roasted coffee. Callahan's is committed to our community and looks forward to hosting future events to support the Brooklyn area. Congratulations.
Step this way. Thank you very much. When we started this journey a year and a half ago, we never imagined we'd be here today. This adventure started as an idea based on a visible need in our community. A need for a place to gather, a relaxed atmosphere to work or study, and quality coffee. Ever since we announced our plans, the community has shown up for us. Without our supportive community, our amazing staff, and our helpful friends and family, we wouldn't be here tonight. Thank you for this truly amazing honor. We are proud to continue showing everyone what makes us the best coffee shop in Jackson.
Congratulations. Our next category is the best dental practice. And our finalists are Kellogg and Latz Dentistry, Sheets Family Dentistry, and Summit Heights Dental Care. And the winner is Sheets Family Dentistry. Dr. John Sheets is infatuated with gadgets. His tools are cutting-edge technology that he calls the future of dentistry. He can make a crown in his office in 2 to 3 hours instead of weeks. He uses a 3D CAD/CAM technology as well as state-of-the-art X-ray technology. It was at a midwinter 2007 meeting of the Chicago Dental Society where he was introduced to the CEREC machine, which turned his practice around. Kendra Zeiman, his office manager, has worked alongside Sheets for 15 years, first as a dental assistant and then about 5 years ago an office manager. The office has always worked as a close-knit family. Patients anesthesia and numbing or need emergency care know they can call on Sheets Family Dentistry. For Sheets, it's important every dental visit. He said, "The most satisfying aspect of dentistry is knowing that our team can change their life." Congratulations to Sheets Family Dentistry.
Thank you very much for this honor. A lot of people behind us help support our mission of treating our patients as family. And I want to thank all my teammates, Jody, Kendra, Kristen, Leslie, Kristen, and then Brittany, Robin, and Madison. And of course my wife, Kim. She's there, she's my rock. And again, I enjoy what I do, and I appreciate this honor. And thanks to Jackson Magazine.
Congratulations. Our next category is Best Heating and Cooling. And the finalists for it are Brooklyn Plumbing, Heating and AC, Hometown Heating and Cooling and more, and Lammers Heating and Air Conditioning. And the winner is Lammers Heating and Air Conditioning. Lammers worked as an agent for Standard Oil in downtown Jackson. In 1964, Lammers decided to start his own business, serving oil furnaces, and hired his son-in-law, Jim, to help. Since then, Lammers' business has undergone a few changes, but after nearly 60 years, Lammers Heating and Air Conditioning remains family-owned and operated, with several generations putting the needs of the customers first. Desi and his wife, Lisa, bought Lammers Heating and Air Conditioning from his parents in 2017, making him the third generation to own and run the business. He works alongside 22 full-time employees, including his son Tyler on the administrative side. 9 of his staff are installation techs in the industry. Most have 10 to 15 years of experience and training. All are highly skilled or certified specialists in the heating and cooling trades. Lammers Heating and Air Conditioning services residential and commercial customers within a 40-mile radius of their office, warehouse, and showroom at 2520 Lansing Avenue. Lammers works on new builds, existing homes, and remodels, as well as light commercial and industrial businesses. Lammers has received Carrier's top recognition 3 years running for customer service and satisfaction. Congratulations. And he is also the cover. So you get to walk home with 2 plaques tonight.
Nice. Thank you. I wanted to thank Jackson Magazine for being a constant information source for positive news in the community. It's well needed and appreciated. Obviously, thank our customers who vote for us. It's nice to be appreciated by your customers. It's a great feeling. And my employees, obviously, this is not possible without them. They're the guys doing the work every day and making sure we put forth our best foot and provide the best customer service that we can. So thank them as well. Thank you.
Congratulations. Our next category is Best Local Pest Control. And our finalists here are Aardvark Pest Control, Average Joe's Pest Control, and Duroy Exterminator. And the winner is Aardvark Pest Control. Customers know Aardvark Pest Control for its decades of consistent service to the Jackson area, but the first thing you may notice about Aardvark is its unusual name. Aardvark suited them well, as it was a double A and would be first in the phone book. And aardvarks eat ants and termites. Shaw and co-owner Tom Dickowitz.
Want to thank Jackson Magazine and thank everybody that voted for us, and the community has been really good to us. Thank you.
I told her she did it.
It's okay, I can finish. Do you want to say a few more words? No. It's okay.
I just want to thank our customers over the last 45 years. We couldn't have been standing right here if it wasn't for them. and everyone that voted. And Jackson Magazine, we thank you for doing this.
Well, congratulations. I will give you a few more kudos on your way over to take a photo there. 45 years later, Aardvark Pest Control is still going strong by providing decades of consistent service. Since bedbugs arrived in the Jackson area with force in the early 2000s, Shaw has kept busy in the colder months. While Shaw makes sales and services houses, his ex-wife, Teresa Shaw, handles the business side of the operation. 45 years in, Shaw's approach to business is still decidedly old-fashioned. He emphasizes putting people first and showing up on time. And even in the era of social media, he says nothing beats word of mouth. Between that and prime placement in the phone book, Aardvark Pest Control has a recipe for 45 more years of success. Congratulations. And that concludes our categories for this year. So congratulations. Thank you all for being here. There is no way to purchase your winner tonight. It was all due to your and your wrangling the votes. So congratulations to everybody that won. There are no losers here. It is just winners. And I'll bring up Craig Hatch, President and CEO of Experience Jackson, to come to the stage for closing remarks.
I'm taking the mask off, although I have my chamber mask on today. I'm Craig Hatch. I'm the President and CEO of the Jackson Chamber as well as Experience Jackson. And Experience Jackson is your Convention and Visitors Bureau. So my job is to market Jackson to ourselves and to folks outside of Jackson. So we need a product to market, and we really have a great product in Jackson, and very proud to be in the position I'm in. And looking back, I was thinking about this earlier today. You know, I grew up here in Jackson, Michigan, and I think back to the 80s and 90s. I know I don't look that old, but yes, I grew up many years ago. I would have said, probably back then, maybe because I was young, or maybe because I knew, but we were just Jackson to me back then. We weren't really anything special. We didn't have much special here. We didn't have a vibrant downtown. You know, we had MIS, we had some events, and we had some great things. You know, we have some beautiful lakes and rivers. But we really didn't, you know, we were just Jackson. And now we truly are a community that's very proud of what we have. We've grown so much, a vibrant downtown. We've taken those resources we have, like our lakes and rivers and woods, and we've turned out some great trails and growing our parks and things like that. So it's been really cool to be in this position for the last year and to really think about what Jackson has become. And I am proud to say that Experience Jackson loves marketing what we have to other communities. So first, before I end, I think let's say thank you and a round of applause to Home FM for sponsoring. Of course, True Community. I always want to say Federal Credit Union. You've had too many names in too short a time, so thank you, True Community Credit Union. Thank you to Jackson Magazine for putting this on, the best of Jackson. And I'm going to call it the best of Jackson, because so many businesses have been affected through this last year of the pandemic, and this community and the businesses in this community being so resilient and working together is what helps bring us together. So Jackson is the best of Jackson. You are the best of Jackson. So give yourselves one last round of applause. And please take a copy of the magazine. I believe they're on the table in the back. All right. Thank you very much. Have a great evening. Be safe.